Today at our public library, we have a pumpkin display. So these are our fun pumpkins going on. Someone, that's cool. I'd eat that. And our public library likes to do themed displays. So this one's all books about Paris. Let's see. We got fiction, nonfiction, cute romances, fun stories, stories for kids, just anything and all the books that have to do with Paris. And then we got a wine bottle and a little piece of bread and everything. And then this part of the library is what suckers me in every single time. So they put on a display of these are new fictions that the library has received. And I always come look at this wall. And no matter what was on my TBR, this shelf will show me all the things I didn't know I needed. Another display our library have is they're doing the 70s theme. So look, they have like little disco balls. And all these books have to do with the theme of being in the 70s or were written in the 70s. So now I'm back home with my wonderful book haul for my kids and for me as well. And I can't express enough how much the public library has meant to me and my kids, because I was a single parent for a long time, and not having access to certain things hindered things. But the one thing that I could always do is I've always been able to spend that extra minute with my kids each night before they go to bed, because I go to the library every 2 weeks. I check out, as you can check out to up to 20 books of each. Like I can do 20 kids books and 20 from the adult section. I only get 4. And I'm able to read a story to my kid each night. That's 5 minutes that I get to spend with them. I get to encourage reading for them. I'm bringing that environment to them. My son, he likes graphic novels, which if I were to buy the graphic novels that he read, I would be in debt so far, because he can go through one graphic novel in a day. He's 10. He can fly through these things. The library keeps them on hand. We get to support the public library while also supporting my kids learning to read. And for anyone out there who isn't aware of this, because there's many people who don't go to the library at all, but they love reading as much as some of the other ones. We're all on the Book Talk community. Going to the library and getting your library card is so easy. If you're under 18, all you need is a parent or guardian to show up with their state ID and proof of residency. Now that can be anywhere between a phone bill, electric bill, water bill, anything, any piece of mail that has your address on it and your. I think the first time I got my library card, I used a school ID because I was an emancipated adult. But you can use a state ID, a driver's license, any of those. Go to your library, get your library card. Once you have access to that library card, you can use apps on your phone and on your Kindle, because Libby connects to your Kindle. Hoopla, you can't use on Kindle, but you can use it on your phone. And both of those, all you need is your library card, and you get access to books that you can't even get at your library because it uses your entire county's library. So there's been certain books that I've been wanting, or if you prefer audiobooks over physical books because you have issues with reading, Libby and Hoopla will give you those access to those audiobooks, and all you need is library card. You get the library card, you have access to your public library, you have access to the Libby app, and you have access to Hoopla. 3 options to give you free books to read anytime you want. I go through, like this month, I read 17 books. I think I only owned 3 of those 17 books. The majority of them came from audiobooks on Hoopla and physical books that I checked out at the library. This is an option that can save you money while still getting you to read all the popular books that you're seeing out there and supporting your public library. The more you use your public library, the more funds that it gets and it receives, and the more access it can provide to more people. And I can't support that enough. So again, go check out your public library, even if you just want to go and check out the displays, because they also do like book clubs. They normally have like a flyers board. At least every library I've gone to, they'll have a flyers board, and they do book clubs. They do beginner clubs for crocheting. Mine has a D&D club. Mine has a learning to quilt club. There's a bunch of clubs that the library will put together during different times of the week. They have story time for kids every Saturday at 10 a.m. There's so many options. I cannot say how much you should support your public library. So that's just me. Support your public library. There you go.